Question 29. How many vertices does a cube have? Okay, so the two questions we are going to ask ourselves are: one, what are vertices? And then, what is the cube? Okay, vertices are also known as corners. Okay, vertices are corners. So let me show you. Let's try to draw a cube. Okay, so this, okay, let me join it. So this is what a cube looks like. A cube is a square in 3D form. Okay, it has how many faces? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these points are the vertices. These points are the vertices. So can we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 vertices on top. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. We have another 4 vertices below at the base. So in all, we have how many? 4 plus 4 will give us 8. So there are 8 vertices. Remember, vertices are corners. Then if you are asked for sides, you could be asked to find how many sides or how many edges. So sides and edges, they mean the same thing. So these are the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have another 4 down, and then another 4 holding the 2 squares. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 gives us what? 12. So there are 12 sides or 12 edges, but there are 8 vertices. So we have 8. Our answer is 8. Okay. So the next question says, find the area of the parallelogram below. This is a parallelogram. Okay, so the area of a parallelogram is base times height. Just like we have length times breadth in a rectangle. So what is the base? The base is 7 centimeters, and the height. Remember, the height is anytime you are asked to find height or you are told to identify the height is the perpendicular height, not just any height, not the slant height. It is the perpendicular height. Okay, so that's 4 centimeters. 7 times 4 is 28. So the area of this parallelogram is 28 centimeters square. The next question says, which of the following polygons has 7 sides? Okay, which of the polygons? Okay, the first one is a heptagon. A heptagon has 7 sides. A hexagon has 6 sides. A nonagon has 9 sides. An octagon has 8 sides, and a pentagon has 5 sides. So what is our answer? Pentagon has 5 sides, octagon has 8, nonagon has 9, hexagon has 6 sides, and heptagon has 7 sides. So our answer is A, which is heptagon. Okay, the other polygons are, the one with 10 sides is decagon. The one with 4 sides is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral has 4 sides. And then the one with 3 sides is what? A triangle. Question 32 says, how many lines of symmetry has this shape below? How many lines of symmetry has this shape below? This shape has 2 sides equal. Okay? If the 3 sides are equal, it's an equilateral triangle. But because it has 2 sides equal, it is what? An isosceles triangle. And what is a line of symmetry? A line of symmetry is a line that can divide a shape into 2 equal halves, such that when you close, like now you want to close this triangle, let's say this is the paper, now you close it, it's going to give you, it's going to fit equally, to be equal, the 2 sides will be equal. So once you have to adjust anything, then that means they are not symmetrical. Okay, so that's what you mean by symmetry. So the only line, okay, let's try another line. If you try this line now, it's not going to divide this isosceles triangle into 2. So this line is not a line of symmetry. If you try this also, it's not going to divide it into 2 equal halves. So it is not a line of symmetry because these 2 sides are longer than this 3rd side. So it is only this line that can divide this triangle into two equal halves. So that is the line of symmetry. So it has only one line. It has only one line of symmetry. While an equilateral triangle, we have, guess how many lines of symmetry an equilateral triangle will have? Let's say this is an equilateral triangle. Of course, this it will divide, this it will divide, and that will. So it will have 3 lines of symmetry because the 3 sides are equal. Next question, question 3. Which of the following shapes is not a plane shape? Which one is not plane? So plane shape means a shape that doesn't have a height. Okay, it doesn't have a height or a thickness. It only has length and breadth. Okay, so we call such shapes two-dimensional shapes. Shapes that have just length and breadth, or base times perpendicular heights. Okay, not thickness. Such shapes that have length and breadth are called two-dimensional shapes, and they are plane shapes. So is cube, okay, thank God we have cube here. Is this a plane shape? No, because it has what? A height. It has length, breadth, and then a height or thickness. So because it has a thickness, it is not a plane shape. But a rectangle is a plane shape, a rhombus is a plane shape, a square is a plane shape, a triangle is a plane shape. Okay, so the answer is A. Which of the following shape is not plane? So the answer is A. So A is not a plane shape. Question 34. Calculate the area of a circle whose radius is 7 centimeters. What is the area of a circle? The area of a circle is what? Pi r squared. Where r is what? 22 over 7. Where pi is 22 over 7. Our pi is 22 over 7. Then what is our r? Our r is given, it is 7 centimeters. Because it's squared, we multiply it again by 7. So we have 7 in 2 places, 7 squared. Okay, 7 in 7. Okay, so that cancels out. Then we have 22 times 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Bring 1 here. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1, 15. So we have 154 centimeter squared. That is the area of that circle. The next question is, the area of a square is 16 centimeters squared. Okay, a square has an area of 16 centimeters squared. So A is 16, or you just say L times L, that's L squared, is A, which is 16 centimeters squared. Remember, a square has all sides equal. A square has all sides equal. So instead of saying length and breadth, we have length times length. So length times length is L squared. So L will be the square root of 16, which is equal to what? 4. So our answer is 4 centimeters.